What's up, everybody? I'm Anna B.
Hey guys, I'm Jasmine B.
And we're here for another edition of The Connect. And this time we're here with the rap duo
Fame and PdotC.
In the building.
In the building.
Straight out of Connecticut. Yeah. But they're gonna get into this story about why they're here in New York. So stay connected.
Alright, so like Anna B said before, you guys are from Connecticut. So just tell us a little bit about your background growing up and why y'all decided to move out here to New York.
Alright, so we're from Hartford, Connecticut, born and raised. It's it's a rough place, but altogether, we learned a lot. That's how we got introduced to music. It was our uncle at the time who gave us like a big boom box. And from there we used to put it on the windowsill, make beats, and that's how we started recording music. It's just a little city, not much outlets, so that's why we chose to move to New York, because there's a lot more outlets to a lot of different things and a lot of different people out there. It's not so much diverse as far as the culture.
So when would y'all say that y'all started taking music seriously? Like, I really want to, move forward with this. Like, or when or how did that happen?
Well, we was always into it. We got some equipment where we could record. That's when we really got into it, like when we was like 14. And then we just started rapping. We got up with my boy Kamar Miles or whatever, and we started battling. So we just used to go around the city battling. Like if it was a party, after the party, yo, who rap? You trying to battle? Let's go. That's how we used to do it. So we used to battle. Then we had got up with this dude named 09, like probably a year later, and he was real into like recording and writing songs. So at that time, we really didn't even know how to write songs. We just know how to, it's pretty much bars and like verses and stuff like that. So he taught us that, and the experience of us just being in the studio was what really did it for me, or did it for us, because we saw a different side of it opposed to just like battling. After that, we kind of fell off with Miles and 09. Nothing personal, we kind of just fell off, and then we went to school. We fell off when we went to school, I could definitely say that. And then
just to throw it out there, what school did y'all go to?
We went to Virginia State.
I was about to say that we all went to Virginia State. Shout out to
Yeah, we went to school or whatever. And it'll be on some, we fell off when we went to school, but every time we go back home, dudes be like, yo, y'all still writing? Or, random people, yo, y'all still rapping, y'all still doing this, y'all still doing that. I'm like, yeah, I'm down in Virginia though. And then that summer when we met Drake and J. Cole and we rapped for them, man. After that.
But y'all can just throw like, summer when we met Drake.
We're gonna get into that a little bit later. We're gonna get into the details with that.
I'll tell y'all the story.
So
but that's what happened, where I was just like, yo, you know what? God just gave me a sign. That's the green light, and let's go.
Yeah. So when you guys were at school, did y'all have in the back of your mind, like when we graduate, we're gonna do music, or y'all felt like y'all couldn't balance it both? Because you guys majored in business, right?
Yeah. I think it was just a lot of distractions, to be honest. But even though we still had our equipment in our dorm room, so we used to record like a little bit here and there, to be completely honest. And then when we had like the summer breaks or even like Christmas break, we would always record. We recorded the We Invented Swag mixtape on the break. While we was in school. So it was during school, I would say it was like more kind of like we put it on a back burner. It was kind of like more of a hobby.
Like just being from up top, like being from New York, like we both know, because we're both from New York. It's really like I can't really pinpoint anybody from like Hartford or like Connecticut for real. Yeah. So like, how important is that?
I think that's what motivates us for real. Like out of everything is just us being from Connecticut. It's really not nobody. Well, not nobody. A lot of people know of. There's people, they got a fan base and stuff like that, but it's not like a household name. You know what I mean? So we don't have that, and we don't really have the culture. You know what I mean? Connecticut don't have a hip hop culture, but it's a lot of people out there that do music and was really good, and I just want to shine the light, because as far as me and my city, everybody who know us, there won't be nobody right to do it. Yeah, honestly, and that's not even being, cocky.
They trying to put Connecticut on the map. That's what y'all trying to say.
But it gotta be the right people. And in my mind, me and Dre the right people, because we from there. You know what I mean? Like from there, like we saw it all, did it all, and niggas know. That's it.
Like we've been working. Yeah. So getting back to y'all went to school for business. You graduated. and you realize, oh, I want to take music more seriously. Now, on the last mixtape that y'all did, we listened to it and y'all had the single Setbacks. And you know, Steve Harvey, he's really big on like speaking about following your passion, and he was just saying how when you go to school, it's like a journey, like you're figuring yourself out. So what was significant about y'all sampling that? Because you know, you doubt yourself, especially when you're trying to chase a creative field and you guys are trying to pursue rapping, and everybody's probably like, you know, you have a degree and you could do something safe, you could get that 9 to 5. So why did y'all sample that in there, and how was it significant, and y'all just like trying to overcome that self-doubt?
You know what it was though? It was kind of like a last minute thing that we put to Steve Harvey, because that song was supposed to be something completely different, and it was like, you know what? Let's throw this in here, because I really like the speech that he made on the show. But I honestly put it in there because I feel like a lot of people in this world are so society driven. As a kid, they teach us to have like an imagination. Like, say for example, I just wake up today and say I want to be an astronaut. People are gonna look at me crazy, like for whatever reason. But I could sit here, say it to the same person and say I'm gonna be a doctor, and they'll accept that. So, you know, it's the same thing with rapping. Like, how many people's trying to be lawyers? And people will tell you, you know how many people trying to be rappers? It's the same thing. Like, so, to me, it never really made sense when people said this, that, and the third. And I don't know, it's just like once you start putting it out there and putting music out there, I'm a strong believer in the laws of attraction. Once you start putting it out there, it just come back to you, you know what I mean? Since we moved out here, we've been doing crazy stuff, like stuff that I wouldn't even imagine doing in Connecticut that I've been doing out here. So that's all it is. As far as that piece in the Steve Harvey,
I was listening. I understand, like,
to myself.
You chasing that, and you just like, yo, I might just go back to school and get that degree. And it's like, but I really want to do this.
But I feel like that path is so easy, you know what I mean? The hard part is to do something that you really want to do, you know what I mean? You could just say, you know, I'm going to stick to this job because you know what? It's paying the bills, I'm getting the benefits right now, and honestly, I have to do this. The hard part is, you know, doing this stuff right here, really sticking to it and being consistent. That's the hard part, but you get more out of it. You know, it's more fulfillment. Like, you're going to be stuck at a job for 30 years, not loving it, kind of thing. So, find your passion, stick with it.
I think I always like admired that, like, even like, well, obviously we know them, but even like as we are maturing, like we can like, or you guys can still like have a job but then still equally put time aside for your dreams. And I think that, like, you know, that's really important, because I feel like, you know, it's like you said, it's easier, especially since you already have a degree. It's like easier, like you could just go be like, oh, I could be the manager of this, but like, are you really going to be happy? And it's kind of like reiterating what you just already said, but I've like always admired that, because it kind of like sparks like people around you, like, oh, me just like, oh, come on, let's do this connect thing. You know, like when you see people being creative and passionate about what they want to do, it inspires people. So you guys have always been an inspiration.
And I feel like, just to add to that, I just feel like I know you guys probably seen the quote or something where it says, don't work 8 hours for a company and not work for yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's the part.
That's not tired, that's uninspired.
I feel like a lot of people do that. Like, they just work for the company, get off at 5, either go to a happy hour and they just pass out, wake up and do the same thing, and just live for the weekend, be like, yeah, one more work today kind of thing. You can't be like that, honestly.
So it's pretty obvious that you guys are related. Y'all are twins. So how did you guys decide to like come in the game together, like as twins, instead of basically, not as twins, but as a duo, instead of going about it separately? Because you know, in music, especially when you're like related, they compare you. Like Janae and her sister Mila, they, you know, they try to separate that, like Tia and Tamara, the actresses, they try to separate that, like try not to live in each other's shadows. So how do you guys keep that individuality between the two?
I think it's just like our personalities, because that's why, I mean, you know, since we don't have like a group name, it's Fame and PdotC, and that's just because our personality is so different. You know, this is Fame on the track and that's PdotC on the track. I can't even think of a name to really blend both of us. It wouldn't even make sense, honestly. But
where did y'all get y'all names from? Like, who was like?
So basically, back when I was battle rapping, I was real into acronyms and stuff like that. So my original name was like Sick Wise and Insane Flows. That's what I had. So it was Swift for short. But it was a dude from D12 who had a similar name or something like that. And I forgot who was telling me. He's like, yo, you need to change your name. That nigga from D12 got it. And this one D12 was kind of iron. And I was just like, yeah, you know what? It's over for that. So I just picked up Fame from my boy, because my boy just said it one day. So I picked up Fame. And the rugby part came from Twitter. So Fame, at the time, you know, I really loved that clothing line. We was going to college, so I had the college.
Everybody had
rugby.
And I don't know. It just I don't know. I just like it. It just went together cool.
Yeah.
And you know, my boy Miles, he just Fame. You know, that's just me.
Yeah.
So,
PdotC is actually short for Problem Child. So, I just said
Anna she said he the problem. He the problem child? Is he the grown up? Who got in the most trouble?
To be honest, I wouldn't say I was a problem child, but I use that like in regards to music. To just
like you don't want this problem.
Me being on the track or whatever, like I try to become a problem on it, like having the best verse kind of thing. So I got that when I used to listen to The Game a lot. And I don't know what it was. That name just came to me. So,
The Game of Trouble.
Right, he a problem child. That's why.
Always just something on social media all the time.
So I don't know.
But like, how do you guys like introduce yourselves? Like, aside from being like Andre, like being like Fame and PdotC, like how would you introduce yourself? Or like say, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like, say if you're trying to. Okay, so say if you meet somebody, like, do you just come up like, yo, I got this music here? Like how do you make people listen to your music?
Honestly, I don't know. I just try to
listen to my tape.
I don't do that. You know, I just try to, yo, what up, what's good? You know, for me, it's all about building a rapport first. You know what I mean? Nobody gonna talk to you. They don't know you. Like, I don't know this dude. That's how I am. Like, what's good? If I get a good vibe of you, I'm gonna kind of listen to you. So it's like I kind of just, try to get a good vibe with somebody first, and then I just talk. Yo, I do music, this, that, and the third. Bad bitch and fruit snacks. They like, what?
Right, I think that was no anybody.
You know what I mean? That's everybody have that reaction, and then if I have a CD on them, I show them the artwork, and they like, yo, this is dope artwork, and I said, listen to it, check it out, all my information on the back, holla at me if you like it or whatever. So I don't feel like I'm one of them dudes who be mad pushy, because I feel like my music speaks for itself. You know what I mean? I sell quality. You know what I mean? So my shit just not in a plastic case. You know what I mean? I just wasn't presentation first. You know what I mean? So that's how I am. I just present myself first. Present what I got to offer. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, then somebody else gonna like it.
True. So before we get into the new project, bringing it back to that one, Bad Bees and Fruit Snacks. Because I don't really curse like that. But so how would you guys, how did you take that criticism that you got from that project towards the project that you're about to release soon?
The criticism. Well, as far as
like the feedback.
Yeah, the feedback was good. It did everything it needed to do for us. Honestly, we just pretty much we had like a formula for that last tape, and we just pretty much used the same formula. But I feel like that Bad Bitch and Fruit Snacks was just the intro. You know what I mean? It was kind of like a little sneak peek of what we had. A lot of people like it. This one is like 13 tracks opposed to 7. So pretty much we just putting out more music, giving them more to really listen to, and just pretty much just being ourselves with the music, because a lot of people, depending on who I'm talking to, it's not a lot of people liking one track. A lot of people like this track or that track or this track, you know what I mean? I can't say everybody like this one track, because everybody told me about all the tracks. Okay. So we just try to, we just...
You just tweeted the setbacks.
Oh yeah, I was on the SoundCloud.
So, I feel like we just had to sit down, have this little formula or these core values, for a project, then work on a project, get the other people involved, and then that's how it came together.
So it's a whole lot of planning.
Yeah.
everything. But I noticed on y'all social media, like y'all always like hashtag 100 tracks or a deal. Like, what is that about?
Alright, so 100 tracks or a deal. I got it tatted right here just so y'all know.
Oh, it's real.
Yeah, it's
That's
real.
forever.
I can't even believe he has tattoos. Is this the same person?
But yeah, 100 tracks or a deal. Initially, it first started. Pretty much. After we did, when we was in school, after we graduated, we did a mixtape called Underrated Graduates. And I remember it this day perfectly because it dropped the same day as the Control verse Kendrick.
Yeah.
So fuck Kendrick. So it distracted everybody from Underrated Graduates. So I don't feel like it really got the light for that. So I was just like, you know what? Hold on. We need to do something. Like we need a certain type of movement or whatever. At that time, Nipsey Hussle was selling his mixtapes for $100 and Hov bought like 10,000.
You didn't know he was selling for 100?
Yeah, but I mean, like shout out to you, Nipsey.
Yeah. So he was selling.
He might get 100 and up there.
100 tracks up there. So I was just like, alright, yo, what can I really do? And I was just like, yo, honestly, I'm out of school. Like I could put in the work ethic, man. I could do 100 tracks or a deal. It's either or. You know what I mean? If I do 100 tracks, I know for a fact I'm gonna get better because I'm writing 100 tracks. You know, and I'm getting better. There's no denying that I'm getting better doing these 100 tracks or get signed. So that's where that came from. Originally it was just 100 tracks or a deal, but recently it just kind of turned to a movement because dudes are just like, yo, I fucks with the music, I fucks with the movement. You know, 100 tracks a deal, I fuck with y'all niggas. You know what I mean? Now it's just turning into like a team and just building it up, honestly. It's like our brand now.
Alright guys, so let's get into the new project. Tell us a little bit about that.
Alright, fall winter season. He's gonna elaborate more on the name, but the idea of it was just we're not really trying to go for that summer hit kind of music thing. If you notice in music, a lot of people make some of the most powerful albums during this time. So that's what we wanted to focus the direction to in our music. So that's how that came about.
Yeah, as far as the name, I was just talking to somebody. And it was just like, yeah, when's the next project, you know, coming out and stuff like that. I was just like, I don't know, man. You know, I'm just chilling right now, you know, banging out tracks. You know, it's about to be that, you know, fall winter season, so maybe I get on the grind, and it just popped in my head like a light bulb, and it was the playoff words, fall winter season. This is like the season where people either fall off or they still winning. You know what I mean? You know, some dudes don't make it past the summer when they doing music. Well, dudes who have that hit, is like after that, it's like damn, it's slow for you. So it's either fall, winter, and then that's the season.
So what separates fall winter season from Bad Bitches and Fruit Snacks, even Underrated Graduates? Like, what separates this?
This one is really different. We worked with one producer on this one, Esco. He did some of the beats on Bad Bitches and Fruit Snacks, and we worked with him like in the past, but this time is all just him. So it's all his beats. I never met him before. And we've been working with him for like 2 years, but he lived in Connecticut.
Oh, so he just used to sing out.
I might never know.
You gotta be careful.
No, the two producers, Esco and Perry. Perry's from Philly, Esco is from Connecticut. We never met them before. They just fuck with our music on SoundCloud. So when I was back and forth from Connecticut to New York when I first got out here, I just hit him up one day like, yo, where do you live at? I'm about to come to your house or whatever. So he just like, alright. So I drove
that could
to
have
his
been
house.
dangerous.
I know.
Like, what the heck?
But I mean, I don't know. We've been in contact with this nigga like 2
He
years.
giving up his address. I gave you the gas station by my house.
So you know, I just pulled up in his house. You know, his
How
family.
was that?
It was.
Yo, Anna was like, why you going to meet strangers?
I know, right? His house was mad big, and
I was lit.
his parents was mad cool. His parents was just like, yo, you know, we love y'all music or whatever and stuff
His
like
parents?
that. His parents.
Hey,
So we just pretty much went upstairs to his room, and he just showed me his station, his whole setup, how he make beats, how he make like 20 beats a week, and he was just like, when's the next project? I said, I don't know, you know, we just working on tracks, and he just like, yo, let me produce your next project. And I was just like, word? He's like, word. Pulled up his MacBook full of beats, and we just got to choosing. That's how it happened.
Yeah,
we just
shout
got
out to
we just got
Yeah,
we just got all the beats, and he's an amazing producer. Like he just be going in. So we just got all the beats, and then I brought it back to Dre, and I was just like, yo, we just need to make something. And that's when Fall Winter Season came after the fact, and you know, we just build on the idea.
Yeah, and I feel like we took our time with this one. This one is all us, no features or anything like that, and it's just basically us working on our sound. This one I feel like it's just more heartfelt, more of us really rapping kind of thing, the bars flowing, all that. So it's a good thing.
But like, so how is like the process for making a song? Is there ever like a song like say like, you know, PdotC wants to do, and he's like, yo, I want to do this record about bitches, and he's like, nah, I want to do a love song. Like, how is that like process?
It's like if he got the beat, he come up with the concept and the hook. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I just write my personal verse to it. So it could be my personal idea of his idea. You know what I mean? So it to me is never really like I want to talk about this. When you talking about this, it's just like, okay, that's your idea of it. I'm speaking about this, but that's what it kind of like connects together. So it's never been a situation where it was really like that.
Yeah, and sometimes we tend to write like together. Like we did that with a couple of songs on Bad Bitches with Fruit Snacks. But this time around, I think it was just kind of, if we had an idea about it first kind of thing and he liked it, then we would move forward with it. Sometimes I just listen to the beat, whatever comes to me kind of thing. Like if it feels like a girl song, then that's what it's going to be about kind of thing. So even, and like for example, we try to, like he said, we try to put our own kind of views on it. Like if you listen to Girl That I Once Knew, it's one song, but it's two different scenarios. Like he's talking about a girl that's out there in the city. I'm talking about a girl that's getting beat on kind of thing. So, but it still ties into together and it's a great song.
So what would you say is your favorite track off the new project?
Off the new project.
Separately.
I'm trying to figure out because this is... It's a track called Heavy Dedication, and this was like the last minute track that was gonna go. This was like the last minute track. I was just like, yo, I wrote this song a while back as an Esco beat, and this was like 2 days before we were supposed to go to the studio, and I was just like, yo, here's the hook, here's the hook, here's the verse, and it just came together. Like it sounds amazing. Like it sounds amazing, and it's just that little bit of our story, you know what I mean? And that's my favorite track so far. Dedication.
I would say my favorite track is Introspective. The beat itself is just L, but the flow on it just makes it so appealing, and the story behind it is kind of like we're talking about a girl that we've been with who's trying to like love us, but we not really trying to have it kind of thing.
They don't want to be loved. They don't want to be loved.
But like the beat, like honestly, it's no hook to it. It's just verses, but how it flow together. Like to me, it could just be like a legit song that could be on the radio and you just rocking to it. Honestly, that's why I love that song. Yeah.
So if y'all had to describe y'all style, and it don't have to be like together, but if y'all want to do it together, like how would you describe your style of rapping? How would you describe your style of rapping, or even a genre of music?
My as far as my style, I'm more so into the flow of the words. You know what I mean? Even you could probably tell as far as the projects, because I mainly name the projects, you know what I mean, like come up with the title of it, like, you know, Bad Bitch and Fruit Snacks, Fall Winter Season, just how it sounds. So I'm more so on the flow of words and, you know, stories, and pretty much just doing a little spin on it. I just like the flow. Like I go over my verse like 100 times just so that the flow is good, so it sounds like I'm talking instead of rapping. That's how I try to do my verses.
Yeah, me on the other hand, I try to do like, I'm with the flow as well, but I try to switch it up as often as I can, and then I try to just put like different metaphors within, you know, just comparing to make like double entendres or something like that. That's what I try to focus on, and have lines to really have you think back like, yo, did he really just say that kind of thing? So I want to bring that back, because I feel like nowadays people don't listen to music, because I remember times where we used to listen to tracks for a minute and then we had a line like, yo, did he really say that? Like I gotta play this back kind of thing, and I feel like we don't get that anymore. But music is more direct. So.
Yeah, a punchline is right there. It's like, it's not really like oh shit, what the fuck? Yeah,
like not over the head kind of thing.
yeah, so it's like that's what we try to aim for, and together it just flows together. I feel like those two different styles.
So y'all got advice from some of your favorite rappers, artists in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
What did they tell y'all? What did they give y'all? As well as Ebro from Hot 97. What was his feedback?
As far as the Ebro thing, I seen Ebro and I just ran up on him, you know what I mean? Like, yo,
Wanna know people coming to people's houses? I'm real personal.
I just ran up on him. I was just like, yo, you know, I make music, you know. I try to give him my material. He was not having it. He's like, nah. He's like, nah, I'm not gonna listen to it. I can't take it. And he's just like, yo, I don't even listen to music like that. So I'm thinking, damn, this is not even Ebro. And I'm like, wait, no, I know what this nigga look like, but he switched it. I'm like, damn, is this nigga for real? So I'm just like, man, he curved me. He said, yo, you know what? Matter of fact, you got a SoundCloud? I was like, yeah, I got a SoundCloud. Tweet me the link right now, and I promise I got you. I'm thinking he curved me, you know what I mean? I'm thinking he curved me, so I'm just like, man, alright, man. 100 niggas tweeting this nigga, how you gonna see my tweet, you know what I mean? And it was just like, what it was like 30 minutes? He was coming out of the place he was in. I had went to go get something to eat, then I came back and he was coming out. And I said, yo, you got that link? And he was just like, I'm gonna check it right now. And then that's when he tweeted me, boom, I got it. And then a few minutes later, he hit me like with the advice, like, yo, you know, you better than a lot of niggas. Just work on this, that, and the third. And I was just like, honestly, for somebody who making music, I don't feel like, I'm talking from us and dudes who doing like their own movement and stuff like that. Like, I really don't even be wanting to like get put on from dudes. Like, I just be wanting dudes to listen, you know?
All you want is feedback.
Like, yo, can you
and that's why I think dudes don't, I don't know, I'm not in the industry or nothing like that, but I don't think they're aware of, yo, dudes just want you to listen, you know what I mean? We don't want you to be like, yo, this the hottest nigga out. Nah, just listen. Yeah, like, you know, if I buy your music, you know, another dude, Currency, who is mad cool with him, I've been listening to Currency for a minute, but I had seen him one day. I gave him my music or whatever, and he hit me back on the gram like, yo, this shit is dope. And I'm like, yo, this is Currency. I fucks with you, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's mad. It's just all about networking and stuff like that. Same with Logic, same scenario. He definitely, he's a real cool dude, real down to earth. Met him a few times, and we just talk about music, and you know. I'm just trying to build relationships at the end of the day. I don't really like, yo, I want to be a part of your team. Nah, this is my team. This is my music. If you have time, listen to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so just work on it. I think, like, for my advice, I think it was like when we met Drake kind of thing. He was just like, yo, y'all dudes is ready. Y'all humble, hungry, keep going kind of thing. And it's like, certain moments in your life just kind of stick with you, and that was one of them. Cause at the end of the day, he didn't have to do what he did. Like, this is like 4 o'clock in the morning in Hartford. Like we could have been on some other stuff.
Yeah, holding up to his house.
Yeah. It was the Club Paradise. It was after the Club Paradise tour, man. And we was downtown and we just seeing him, yo, and we trying to get at his entourage, like, yo, just let us rap for him. So it's like 4 o'clock in the morning now, and it's to the point we about to leave. So I'm just like, yo, just wait 10 minutes, 10 more minutes. That's it. Then we out.
I'm not giving up.
Then we out.
As soon as he said that, the door
just pop open. It's mad dudes walking. There's no security. It's Drake, it's J. Cole, and like a bunch of other people that they be with kind of thing. Yeah. So Andy start rapping for him. I start rapping. Andy start rapping.
I know. I just run up.
I'm crazy. I'm gonna run down.
He ran up on him. It's funny because the one dude was just like, yo, I told y'all, this ain't the guy.
This ain't the time. I like curved the nigga. I say, yo, Drake, yo, I just want to rap for you.
He said, go ahead.
He said, all right, come on, go ahead. Boom, big, like, and this shit was just amazing. Big circle of niggas.
4 o'clock in the morning.
And we just rapping, and that shit, that it was an amazing experience, and the feedback that we got from them was mad cool. Yeah. After that, I was just like, yo, it's go time, you know what I mean?
And then to me, I took it as like, yo, one of the hottest dudes told us that we was, you know, we doing good, just keep going, and he liked what we was doing. So, like, me personally, I don't really like taken to like a lot of feedback, but I took that to the heart. I took that to the heart.
It was Drake and J. Cole. Like that shit was ill. That was an ill experience.
So to date, like, who is the most like? I mean, obviously, I take everybody's like meeting or advice to the heart, but like, what was like the greatest moment? Like, who did you meet that was the greatest?
I mean, when I met Jay-Z, and it wasn't even like nothing like crazy like the Drake and J. Cole. It was just still, to me, it was just Jay-Z because, you know, when I got out of like battling and into making songs, the dude 09, he told me, yo, listen to Jay-Z, his flow is crazy. That's why I'm into like the flow. So when I was like starstruck. Everybody else, I'd be regular, you know what I mean? But I was like, that's Jay-Z, like, so I'm just like, yo, Jay, yo. This is when I was just like, fuck building a rapport, like, yo, Jay, yo, I make music or whatever. And he was just like, oh, word.
Well, I feel like he probably said that.
Nah, he was just like, oh, word, give it to this dude right here with the dude walking right behind him. And I had a Rock Nation hat on. He was just like, oh, but I like your hat. I see you. And I was like, yeah. That was it, man. But that, I mean, it was cool for me, yo. That was just an amazing experience, yo.
That's what's up. What about you, Jay?
I mean, honestly, like one of the moments I would say is the Sway in the Morning thing. Cause like it just, to me, it kind of just happened out of nowhere. Like, cause you'll like something happened and you won't think much of it. Like, he not gonna follow through. But one day they hit us back with the emails like, yo, send this. Then it's like one morning I'm going to work. He already at work, but one morning I'm getting ready to go, and it's crazy because that day I woke up kind of late and he called me, was like, yo, you gotta send these MP3s to this email. And mind you, I would have been at work at this time. But I woke up late. And I'm just like, where? So I was like, I fuck this. So fine, pull up the MacBook, set 2 songs. Andy's like, yeah, alright, so we're supposed to be on there. It was like, what, 10 o'clock or something? 10:30? 10:30, so fine. So I get to work and I'm in my head, I'm just like, yo, this shit is crazy. So I'm like, alright, you know what? I'm gonna just leave. Like, I left my building and everything like 30 minutes early just to go like to a cab, just waiting. So I'm waiting, looking at my phone like 10:30, so I don't get a call. And this nigga called, cause I told him before, like, yo, something be wrong with the service in my building. So, and like, yo, if you call and it go to voicemail, text me. So he called, he's like, yo, we trying to call you, And I'm just like, word, alright, so hold on. Dude called me, click over, call him, and then we were just on the air live. And I was like, damn, this is great. After that, I wanted to just leave. I couldn't do no work.
I was just like, fuck work. But it was a good ass experience because I know I ran up on Sway like 4 or 5 times. I'm like, yo, Sway, I need to get on your show. You know what I mean? And the last time I was just like, yo, I just really said, I said, yo, Sway, listen, man. Tell me what I gotta do to get on your show. Just tell me what I have to do.
Right.
And then he told me, and I was just like, I bet. And then he hit me back like mad fast. And after that really helped us as far as fans and who was cause the way our numbers, like if you could see the numbers after that show, it went up crazy. And yeah, that was just an amazing experience because a lot of people got aware of who we were, and if dudes was listening on the air, a lot of people loved the songs that was on there. Yeah. We got like an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10, yeah. You know, so to me that's good.
And they invited us back too, so
to do
just waiting on that.
Yeah, so we just.
I think an 8 out of 10 is max because people don't like anything. They you dancing? You singing? You singing and dancing? Like everybody hates everything,
especially on social media.
Right?
Yeah, they be ready to, you know what I mean?
All right, so we got into some of y'all favorite artists and people y'all met in the industry. So I have a little trivia for y'all. I hope y'all get this right. Don't try to cheat. So basically, I'm gonna say a quote from a song. You have to guess the artist. Now since I just see my face up in the XXL, a few chicks wanna text like chill. How obvious. Girls from all over the world is my hobby.
This is J. Cole. I know that.
Alright, but which song?
Friday Night Lights.
Don't look at me.
It's not a Friday Night Lights.
It gotta be on the come up.
Okay, it's on the come up. Yeah. It's on the warm up. It's on the warm up. It's on the warm up. So I don't know.
It gotta be mad hard to remember your lyrics plus somebody else's lyrics.
What's that?
You know?
Not darling. No.
How obvious.
I can't even. It's on the tip of my
I
tongue.
don't know.
It's knock knock.
I would never get that.
You have that? Yeah. Alright, so this one. Cause you deal with agents from check collections. I'm keeping it cleaner than little X direction. And baby girl, if you don't like me, it's probably due to the fact you are a less like next selection.
Is that Drake?
Yeah.
Sounds like a Drake line. Put that in.
So what's up?
That's crazy.
Come up season?
Yeah, comeback season.
Comeback season? My fault.
Alright.
Damn, I don't know what song that is.
Wait, come back. Oh yeah, no, I don't know this. I'm thinking it's so far gone right now.
Nah.
I do not know this one.
I don't know, man.
Alright, it's the presentation. Alright, I think y'all gonna get this one. See, I'm influenced by the ghetto you ruined. That same dude you gave nothing, I made
That's
something
Jay.
doing. What's up?
Fuck, I just read that and decoded too. I think you heard that in there.
Devils?
No.
No, say it again,
It won't be deep.
See, I'm influenced by the ghetto you ruined. That same dude you gave nothing, I made something doing.
Is that?
You gotta
I know
go
the
on to the
song.
next bar, man.
I cut it up there.
The song about the Meet the Parents?
No.
Oh.
I don't know. I know it's Jay though.
Renegade.
I actually don't know.
I thought somebody listened to it. Yo, I'm trying to
Listen to this people like, who listen to Renegade?
It's not gonna remember.
Yeah.
That's what people talk about. I'm trying to get one thing.
I feel like they listen to it like, oh yeah, this is dope, but nobody be like, oh, I'm about to rap Renegade.
I didn't want it to be easy.
It's hard.
All right, this is the last one.
This is the last one?
Take them back to way back when like Dennis the Menace causing mayhem on the come up like a young apprentice.
That's cool, right? That's cool.
That's not cool. Hold on.
That's Drizzy. That's Jesus?
No. Hold on. Say that line again.
Take them back to way back when like Dennis the Menace causing mayhem on the come up like a young apprentice.
That's Chris Brown.
No, it's not. It's a girl name.
And this, I got this from your timeline. Like you tweeted about him. One of y'all tweeted about him. I forgot which one.
Is it Logic?
It's Logic. It's a Logic.
Oh, okay.
They don't know all his music.
My bad, Logic.
They don't know all his music.
My bad.
I know, but I wanted to test them for you. I didn't want it to be easy, so I'm like, yo, I hope they listen to the song.
It's on his new album?
No, it's on the one before that. His first album.
What you said?
It's on his newest album?
No, it's on the one before that. It's on the one before that.
Let's just say that, you know, when you're producing your own album, it's kind of hard to remember everybody's lyrics.
Young Jesus?
That's on his new. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That was the track. That was the track.
Oh, I bet.
I'm gonna give y'all one more Jay-Z one.
What?
You can't tell them? Oh, they. Oh, alright, y'all gotta get the song. They.
What? Jelly, you can't do that.
I meant to say I'm gonna give y'all one more. But alright, let's see if y'all can guess the song, so I'll just give it away.
Okay.
I'm so far ahead of my time, I'm about to start another life. Look behind you, I'm about to pass you twice.
This was like the freestyle. Yeah, this wasn't a freestyle though. This was the Hot 97 freestyle. Pass you twice. This was the Hot 97. Yeah. That's where I know it from. I don't know it from a song. So if you put it in the song, I don't know it. But look ahead, I'm about to pass you twice. You guys can't get past my past. What did he say? That's a freestyle. I don't remember that. Wait. Oh, the throne. Oh, don't tell me. Kings lose their head. Oh,
No,
that's not it.
I know it from a freestyle.
That's when he was just
All
like,
kings get their heads cut off.
It's
No,
from
that
it's
ain't
not from
that.
that
It's
song.
older than that.
It's old, yeah, it's old.
But I heard that verse was in the freestyle too. It was. That's an old verse.
Yeah, I don't know.
Build me up, break me down, build me up again.
No, that's not the one.
Okay,
That's not the
okay.
one. Cause he gonna. And he said, "Daddy's home with the 40 Matty Chrome for all that chitty chatty I be doing." I know it from a freestyle, so I don't know.
Hobie baby.
All right.
Alright, so yeah, that was that. Alright. That's the
Lisa,
favorite
I knew
artist.
the line.
I went in the archives. I didn't want it to be easy. I was
Alright,
like,
that was hard.
That was hard.
You should put Max B on there.
Max Bigger
I was trying to find a currency
Max Bigger Bad
line, but I don't know what was coming up. I was like, Rap Genius. Shout out to Rap Genius. So that's where I got this from. If I was stuttering on the lyrics, I could read. Just
Okay, so for the people who want to stay updated with all things Fame and PdotC, tell us, like, you know, give us social media handles where they could get the album, because it's out now. So make sure y'all support, get the album for when the season.
All in the season out on iTunes, on Google Play, Spotify, Tidal, everywhere. Just cop it. Follow us on Apple Music if you got Apple Music too. Stream us. Everywhere you can find music is there.
Exactly. Twitter, you could just find me at Fame.
At Fame_rugby. That's everything. Snapchat, hit me up on the Snap.
And mine is at PdotC_18. You gotta spell out the dot, so PdotC_18. And just hashtag 100 tracks Adele.
Then you find all of us. Yeah.
And stay connected. It's
and don't
free.
download, go out and buy the records. Y'all support the upcoming artists, and thank you for watching, and make sure you subscribe.
100 tracks Adele.
Should I work this 9 to 5 for these paychecks? Or should I listen to these beats in my